dated to and typed by Miss McCardle. Perhaps a few flowers.
In 1954, the movie Sabrina brought together a talented cast that included Humphrey Bogart, Audrey Hepburn, and William Holden. The film, a romantic comedy, was directed by Billy Wilder. The role of Sabrina Fairchild, the young and innocent daughter of a chauffeur, was played by Audrey Hepburn. Hepburn was a relatively new face in Hollywood at the time, but she had already made a name for herself with her stunning beauty and grace. She was chosen for the role after a series of auditions, during which she demonstrated her ability to bring depth and vulnerability to the character. Humphrey Bogart, a seasoned actor known for his tough guy roles, was cast as Sabrina's love interest, Linus Larrabee. Bogart was initially hesitant to take on the role, as he was not used to playing romantic leads. However, he was eventually convinced by the script and the prospect of working with Hepburn and Wilder. William Holden, who played David Larrabee, Linus's womanizing brother, and Sabrina's other love interest, was also a last-minute addition to the cast. The original actor cast in the role, Cary Grant, dropped out at the last minute due to scheduling conflicts. Holden was brought in as a replacement and quickly proved to be a great fit for the role. The chemistry between the three leads was palpable from the start, and it was clear that they had a strong connection both on and off the screen. This was particularly evident in the scenes between Hepburn and Bogart, who had a natural and easy rapport. In the end, Sabrina was a critical and commercial success, thanks in large part to the talented cast and the deft direction of Billy Wilder. The film remains a classic of the romantic comedy genre, and it continues to be enjoyed by audiences today.
I'd be unfaithful to my wife every night of my married life, with vice president, boards of directors.
The director of Sabrina, Billy Wilder, had a clear vision for this classic film. He aimed to create a romantic comedy with depth and substance, focusing on the transformation of the character Sabrina Fairchild, played by Audrey Hepburn. Wilder's approach was influenced by his background in European cinema, blending humor and drama seamlessly. He was known for his meticulous attention to detail, often rewriting scripts and storyboards multiple times to ensure perfection. Collaboration was key to Wilder's directorial vision. He worked closely with his cast and crew, fostering a creative environment where ideas could be freely exchanged. For Sabrina, he brought together a talented team, including screenwriter Samuel A. Taylor and cinematographer Charles Lang. The film's visual style was also crucial to Wilder's vision. He used lighting and camera angles to emphasize the characters' emotions and the film's themes. For instance, he often shot Hepburn in soft focus to highlight her vulnerability and innocence. Wilder's collaboration with Hepburn was particularly noteworthy. He guided her in delivering a nuanced performance, helping her transition from a shy chauffeur's daughter to a confident, sophisticated woman. The film's set design and costumes were also integral to Wilder's vision. The opulent mansion of the Larrabee family, where much of the film takes place, was designed to reflect the character's wealth and status. Hepburn's wardrobe, designed by Edith Head, traced Sabrina's transformation from simple dresses to elegant gowns. In the end, Wilder's directorial vision for Sabrina was a resounding success. The film was praised for its wit, charm, and emotional depth, and it has endured as a beloved classic. Let's talk about the 1954 movie Sabrina. It's a classic romance film that many people hold dear in their hearts. Maybe you're one of them. Do you have a cherished memory associated with this movie? Or perhaps a favorite scene that always brings a smile to your face? Throughout its runtime, Sabrina explores themes of love, self-discovery, and social class. It's a timeless tale that has captured the hearts of audiences for generations. But did you know that there are many fascinating stories behind the making of Sabrina? From unexpected setbacks to delightful surprises, this movie has it all. Keep watching to learn more about the funny, shocking, and even heartbreaking facts about Sabrina. And we'd love to hear your stories and memories about this classic film. So be sure to share them with us in the comments below. Let's reminisce together about this beloved movie.
All right, it's the Larrabee building, but I'm not coming up.
In the early 1950s, Paramount Pictures undertook the creation of Sabrina, a romantic comedy directed by Billy Wilder. This enchanting film would become renowned for its captivating storyline, stellar cast, and stunning set designs. The movie was primarily shot on sound stages at Paramount Studios in Hollywood. Here, craftspeople built intricate sets reflective of the two distinct worlds inhabited by the main characters, the wealthy Larrabee family's luxurious Long Island estate, and the humble home where Sabrina Fairchild resides with her father, the chauffeur. Notably, the studio recreated an entire wing of the Larrabee's mansion to accommodate filming requirements. However, some scenes could not be captured inside a studio. For these, the crew ventured out to exterior locations. One significant location was the impressive La Randonnée property in Cap Ferrat, France, which served as the exterior for the Larrabee summer house. However, gaining access proved challenging due to its status as a private residence. Nevertheless, persistent negotiations led to permission being granted, enhancing the cinematic experience with authentic European backdrops. Sabrina also made use of groundbreaking technology for its time, the crab dolly. A type of camera apparatus, it allowed smoother movement along curved tracks than previous dollies, enabling more dynamic shots. Additionally, special effects were used sparingly, but effectively, including rear projection techniques to superimpose moving images behind actors during driving sequences. Despite meticulous planning, challenges remained. Inclement weather often disrupted outdoor shoots, while matching lighting conditions between indoor and outdoor scenes required careful coordination. Moreover, maintaining continuity across multiple takes demanded diligent attention to detail regarding props, costumes, and makeup. Despite these hurdles, the team persevered, resulting in a timeless classic cherished by generations.
Look what I brought him for Waikiki Beach. Well, I hope they're loud enough.
Let's delve into the timeless charm of Sabrina, a beloved classic that has captivated audiences since its release in 1954. This enchanting film, directed by Billy Wilder, takes us on a journey through the lives of the Larrabee family and their chauffeur's daughter, Sabrina. Set in the picturesque Long Island landscape, we explore themes of love, class divisions, and self-discovery. The story revolves around Sabrina Fairchild, portrayed by Audrey Hepburn, who returns home after 2 years in Paris. Having transformed into a sophisticated young woman, she catches the eye of David Larrabee, played by William Holden, much to the dismay of his brother Linus, acted by Humphrey Bogart. As the narrative unfolds, complicated relationships form against the backdrop of wealth and high society. Audrey Hepburn shines as Sabrina, delivering a remarkable performance marked by grace and depth. Her transformation from an awkward teenager to a poised woman reflects her growth, both personally and professionally. Meanwhile, William Holden brings charm and humor to his role as David, creating an enjoyable contrast to Bogart's serious, yet caring character, Linus. Sabrina stands out for its witty dialogue and clever comedic timing, with screenplay contributions from renowned writers Ernest Lehman, Samuel A. Taylor, and Billy Wilder himself. Each line carries meaning and purpose. Moreover, the film boasts stunning costume design and elegant set pieces, immersing viewers in the glamorous world of the 1950s upper class. Despite being over 6 decades old, Sabrina remains relevant today due to its universal themes and relatable characters. Its exploration of identity, ambition, and romantic entanglements continues to resonate with modern audiences. Whether you're watching it for the first time or revisiting an old favorite, this classic offers something for everyone. In the creation of Sabrina's musical score, renowned composer Bernard Herrmann played a pivotal role. Known for his work on several Alfred Hitchcock films, Herrmann brought his unique style and expertise to this romantic comedy. The music needed to complement both the lighthearted and dramatic moments of the story, which revolves around the love triangle between Sabrina Fairchild, Linus Larrabee, and David Larrabee. Herrmann chose to incorporate 2 main themes into the score, one representing Sabrina and another reflecting the wealthy, sophisticated Larrabee family. For Sabrina's theme, he composed a lush, dreamy melody filled with hope and longing, perfectly capturing her character's transformation throughout the movie. On the other hand, the Larrabee's motif features bold, confident brass tones, symbolizing their powerful presence and influence. When it came to creating the soundtrack, Herrmann opted for a blend of traditional symphony orchestra and modern jazz elements. This decision was influenced by the setting of the film, where glamorous high society meets laid-back charm. One notable example can be heard during the iconic scene set in Paris, featuring a charming accordion solo accompanied by soft strings. Interestingly, director Billy Wilder initially wanted less background music in order to focus more on dialogue. However, after hearing Herrmann's early sketches, he changed his mind, and allowed the music to play a significant part in shaping the overall atmosphere. Throughout the film, Herman skillfully uses music to heighten emotions and enhance key scenes. A prime instance occurs when Sabrina first appears at the Larrabee mansion following her makeover. Here, the uplifting swell of the orchestra underscores her newfound confidence, while also signaling her growing connection with Linus. To achieve this seamless integration of music and narrative, Herman worked closely with Wilder during post-production, carefully adjusting each cue until they felt just right. Their collaboration resulted in a beautifully nuanced score that remains memorable even decades later. Indeed, Herman's contribution to Sabrina has left an indelible mark on cinema history, further solidifying his status as a masterful film composer.
Elizabeth. So long, Scarface.
In the 1954 film Sabrina, actress Audrey Hepburn collaborated with William Holden for the first time, followed by their second pairing in Paris when it sizzles in 1964. The romantic comedy has earned its place among the American Film Institute's top funny movies. Interestingly, despite famed French fashion designer Hubert de Givenchy providing Hepburn's wardrobe, Edith Head received the Oscar for Best Costumes due to Givenchy being uncredited. However, after Head's passing, Givenchy revealed that he designed the iconic black cocktail dress worn by Hepburn in the movie. A testament to the intrigue surrounding this classic film, speculation remains regarding who truly deserves recognition for these unforgettable costumes. The undeniable charm and humor of Sabrina continue to resonate with audiences today. Who could forget the memorable performances and captivating storyline? Even now, discussions around the contributions of both designers persist, leaving an indelible mark on cinema history.
Come on, let's sneak up and see.
In the 1954 classic, Sabrina, there are several iconic scenes that showcase the film's direction, performance, and cinematography. One such scene is Sabrina's transformation montage, which highlights the makeover she undergoes in Paris. This sequence is a testament to the film's attention to detail in costuming and set design, as well as Hepburn's undeniable charm and acting prowess. The scene begins with Sabrina arriving in Paris looking timid and unsure of herself. As she begins her makeover, the camera work becomes more dynamic, with quick cuts and close-ups of Hepburn's face as she tries on different outfits and hairstyles. The use of color and lighting in this scene is particularly noteworthy, with warm tones and soft focus creating a dreamlike atmosphere. Hepburn herself was heavily involved in the creation of this scene, working closely with costume designer Edith Head to create Sabrina's new look. In an interview with the New York Times, Head recalled, "Audrey had a very clear idea of what she wanted Sabrina to look like. She was a dream to work with, always open to suggestions but with a strong sense of her own style." The impact of this scene on the audience is significant, as it not only showcases Sabrina's physical transformation, but also her emotional growth and newfound confidence. It's a powerful moment that resonates throughout the rest of the film, and one that has become iconic in its own right. Another standout scene in Sabrina is the famous La Rue de l'Amour sequence, in which the two male leads, Linus and David, compete for Sabrina's affections. This scene is a masterclass in comedic timing and physical comedy, with Bogart and Holden playing off each other in a series of hilarious mishaps. Director Billy Wilder was known for his ability to elicit natural and spontaneous performances from his actors, and this scene is no exception. In an interview with The Guardian, Holden recalled, "Billy had a way of making you feel like you were just having a conversation, even when the cameras were rolling. It made the whole experience much more enjoyable and less intimidating." The cinematography in this scene is also noteworthy, with the use of wide shots and long takes creating a sense of space and movement. The use of Paris as a backdrop adds to the romantic atmosphere, with the city's iconic landmarks serving as a reminder of the film's timeless appeal. Overall, Sabrina is a classic example of Hollywood filmmaking at its finest, with standout performances, stunning cinematography, and unforgettable scenes that continue to captivate audiences today.
I'm just passing LaGuardia Field. You can put the coffee on in 10 minutes. Make it strong.
In the 1954 film Sabrina, the Rodgers and Hart song Isn't It Romantic plays a significant role, having been introduced in another Paramount film, Love Me Tonight, 22 years earlier. This classic tune, sung by Maurice Chevalier and Jeanette MacDonald, sets the romantic tone for the movie. During this time, the post-World War II era, modern plastics, and other innovations like synthetic rubber, artificial sweeteners, and instant or powdered food products emerged. These advancements resulted from the tireless efforts of scientists and engineers during the war. Notably, the sports car driven by the brothers in the movie is a Nash Heli, a symbol of the post-war progress and innovation. This classic film, Sabrina, offers a glimpse into the world of the 1950s with its music, cars, and the impact of World War II on everyday life.
Oh, should I serve it up there or will you come down? Up there? All right.
Released in 1954, Sabrina is a movie that has left a lasting impression on audiences. The film, starring Audrey Hepburn, Humphrey Bogart, and William Holden, tells the story of a chauffeur's daughter who returns from Paris transformed into a sophisticated woman, capturing the hearts of both her father's employer's sons. Sabrina resonated with audiences due to its charming love story and the stunning performance of Audrey Hepburn. The film's portrayal of social class and the Cinderella-like transformation of the main character added to its appeal. In terms of pop culture, Sabrina has been referenced and parodied in various forms of media, including television shows and movies. The film's iconic fashion, particularly Hepburn's little black dress, has also influenced the fashion industry. The movie contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes such as social class and the role of women in society. Sabrina's transformation from a young, naive girl into a confident and sophisticated woman was a reflection of the changing role of women in the 1950s. In conclusion, Sabrina is a classic movie that has had a significant cultural and social impact. Its enduring popularity and influence on pop culture are a testament to its captivating story and iconic characters.
Want money. She wants love.
I thought they discontinued that model.
The last of the romantics.
In the process of creating the beloved classic Sabrina, director Billy Wilder found himself in need of more time to perfect the script. His solution? Asking Audrey Hepburn to pretend she was ill, allowing him the necessary space to complete his work. The same year Sabrina hit the screens, Hepburn starred alongside William Holden yet again, this time in Sabrina. That year also saw Holden sharing the spotlight with another talented leading lady, Grace Kelly in The Country Girl. Impressively, both actresses received nods for the Best Actress Oscar, with Kelly ultimately taking home the prize. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, fashion designer Hubert de Givenchy prepared himself to dress none other than Katharine Hepburn for Sabrina. However, fate had different plans when he met Audrey Hepburn for the first time, forever associating his stunning designs with her iconic style.
Are you sure you don't want to go with her?
Why should I want to go with her?
Because you're in love with her.
Released in 1954, the movie Sabrina received considerable acclaim from both critics and audiences. The film, starring Audrey Hepburn, Humphrey Bogart, and William Holden, tells the story of a chauffeur's daughter who transforms into a sophisticated woman, capturing the hearts of two wealthy brothers. The New York Times critic A.H. Weiler praised the movie, highlighting the witty script and excellent performances of the cast. He specifically commended Audrey Hepburn's portrayal of Sabrina, stating that she dispenses charm and chic with a disarming ease. The film also resonated with audiences, with many praising the romantic storyline and the chemistry between the lead actors. The unique blend of comedy, drama, and romance struck a chord with viewers, making Sabrina a classic Hollywood hit. Sabrina was nominated for several awards, including 3 Academy Awards. It was nominated for Best Costume Design, Best Art Direction, and Best Screenplay. Although it did not win in any of these categories, the nominations themselves were a testament to the film's quality and the hard work of those involved. The accolades received by Sabrina were a significant achievement for all involved. For Audrey Hepburn, the film marked a major breakthrough in her career, earning her a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Actress. For director Billy Wilder, it was another feather in his cap, adding to his already impressive filmography. In essence, the critical reception and awards received by Sabrina underscored the film's enduring appeal and the talent of those who brought it to life.
Please, ladies. Some plastic, eh?
In Sabrina, 2 actors who played minor roles, Raymond Bailey and Nancy Culp, went on to star together in the hit TV sitcom The Beverly Hillbillies just 8 years later. The tugboat in the film carries the name Maude Larrabee, paying homage to the matriarch of the wealthy family. Initially titled Sabrina Fair, the producers decided to change the name for its U.S. release aiming to distance themselves from associations with highbrow literature such as Vanity Fair.
Fairchild for you, Mr. Larrabee.
Send her in.
She's on the phone. Take it on file.
In the early stages of this classic, director Billy Wilder faced a challenge when both Cary Grant and William Holden turned down the leading role. Eventually, Humphrey Bogart stepped in, but he found it hard to play a charming love interest after his success in tough guy roles. During filming, Audrey Hepburn had just become a mother, and often brought her baby son Sean to the set. She would sometimes put him to sleep under her dressing table between takes. This created quite a heartwarming scene, with the cast and crew gathered around the sleeping infant. To prepare for her transformation from frumpy chauffeur's daughter to elegant lady, Audrey Hepburn spent days learning how to move gracefully. Edith Head, the renowned costume designer, even made sure she wore high heels constantly so she could get used to walking elegantly. The iconic black dress worn by Audrey was designed by Hubert de Givenchy, who became a lifelong friend of hers. Initially disappointed with the plain design, Audrey fell in love with it upon seeing herself dressed up. Its sleek silhouette perfectly captured Sabrina's metamorphosis in the movie. Apart from its romantic plot, the film also featured witty dialogue crafted by Billy Wilder and Ernest Lehman. One memorable line occurs when Linus says, "It's taken me 20 years to realize I don't want to be king," revealing his character's unexpected depth. Despite initial skepticism from critics, Sabrina went on to receive 6 Academy Award nominations, including Best Director, Best Actress, and Best Art Direction Set Decoration, solidifying its place among Hollywood's most cherished films.
Better get his passport out and make sure it's in order. Next, see if you can locate David. The boat sails at noon.
The original Broadway play Sabrina Fair by Samuel A. Taylor made its debut at the National Theatre on November 11, 1953, and ran for 318 performances. Later, this play was adapted into the movie Sabrina. Interestingly, some critics questioned Humphrey Bogart's casting in this film, suggesting that William Holden would have been a better fit for the role of Linus, with a younger actor playing David. It's worth noting that Bogart and Holden had previously worked together in the movie Invisible Stripes in 1939, where Holden received billing over Bogart. However, in Sabrina, the situation was reversed, with Bogart getting top billing over Holden. This casting change added an extra layer of intrigue to the film, making it a classic worth watching.
Or anyway, I'm only trying to help you make up your mind.
Then why don't you marry her?
Me?
Released in 1954, Sabrina stands out in film history as a testament to the charm of romantic comedies. Starring Audrey Hepburn, Humphrey Bogart, and William Holden, this classic has left an indelible mark on cinema. The movie's innovative storytelling techniques influenced many future filmmakers. For instance, its unconventional love triangle challenged traditional narrative structures. This complex dynamic can be seen echoed in later films like The Goodbye Girl and When Harry Met Sally. Moreover, Sabrina significantly contributed to launching Hepburn's career, solidifying her status as a style icon and talented actress. Her character's transformation mirrors themes found in Cinderella stories, but offers a more mature perspective, another aspect that resonates with contemporary audiences even today. Notably, the film's exploration of class differences remains relevant. By focusing on the contrast between wealthy lives and those of working-class individuals, it sparks conversations around social stratification. Modern productions such as Crazy Rich Asians continue these dialogues, albeit set against different cultural backdrops. Costume design is another area where Sabrina shines. Renowned costume designer Edith Head created some of Hepburn's most memorable looks, including the little black dress she wore in the opening scenes. Decades later, designers still draw inspiration from these timeless pieces. In essence, through its groundbreaking approach to storytelling, compelling performances, and thoughtful handling of societal issues, Sabrina continues to inspire both directly and indirectly. Its influence permeates various aspects of modern filmmaking, making it a truly significant entry in Hollywood's annals.
Don't remember.
I remember I had a pair of roller skates.
I was 9 years old.
In 1954, Billy Wilder directed his last film for Paramount Pictures, a romantic comedy titled Sabrina. The film's star, Audrey Hepburn, was just 24 years old during its filming in October and November of the same year. Hepburn's romantic interests were played by 2 older actors, William Holden, who was 35 at the time, and Humphrey Bogart, who was 53. Initially, Hepburn had hoped to have Cristobal Balenciaga design her costumes for the film. However, he declined, leading her to approach Hubert de Givenchy instead. Givenchy, Balenciaga's lesser-known protege, agreed to take on the task. According to some reports, it was Wilder's wife who discovered Givenchy during a Paris shopping spree and brought him to her husband's attention. Despite the age difference between Hepburn and her co-stars, the film was a success and has since become a classic in the romantic comedy genre. The costumes, designed by Givenchy, have also become iconic, contributing to the film's enduring popularity.
Stale crackers. Want a juice? Puff.
On September 15th, the movie Sabrina sets sail on a journey, as depicted in the boat ticket's departure date. As the film begins, the opening credits feature a full moon that aligns perfectly with the eye in Sabrina. This celestial coincidence adds a touch of whimsy to the movie's introduction. Interestingly, the film touches upon the concept of sugar cane being used to create plastic. While this may seem unusual, it's worth noting that modern plastic products are often derived from soybeans and various other materials. This forward-thinking notion, woven into the storyline, highlights the film's commitment to exploring innovative ideas.
See what's on your mind, slowly and clearly. You talk and I'll listen.
Have you ever seen the movie Sabrina from 1954? This classic film, starring Audrey Hepburn, Humphrey Bogart, and William Holden, is a timeless tale of love and self-discovery. I'm sure many of you have fond memories of watching it for the first time, perhaps with your family or friends. Did Sabrina inspire you to explore the world of cinema, or even learn more about filmmaking? Maybe you were captivated by Audrey Hepburn's iconic performance, which catapulted her to stardom. Or perhaps the film's witty dialogue and sophisticated setting left a lasting impression on you. No matter what drew you to Sabrina, it's clear that this movie has left a mark on generations of viewers. Its enduring legacy is a testament to the power of cinema to bring people together and inspire us in unexpected ways. So, if you've seen Sabrina, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What did you think of the movie? How did it make you feel? And most importantly, how has it impacted your life? Feel free to share your memories and experiences with Sabrina in the comments below. Let's start a conversation and celebrate this beloved classic together. And if you enjoyed this discussion, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic explorations.
You've embarrassed not only your mother, but also our chauffeur. I've too much respect for Fairchild ever to intrude.